What the heck was that?
You're a natural-born public speaker, and that's a fact.
Do you actually feel guilty, or were you just told to feel guilty?
Focus on actually what we can do.
Point it out and show it to me.
You have the freedom to do what you want to and be what you want to in America.
What are we gonna do about it?
What oppressed me?
Just saying.
So the CRT stuff, BS.
Oh my God. So you guys all know that AOC was caught in Florida having a good old time, no mask, no social distancing. There apparently with her boyfriend, whoever the guy was. And just like Don Lemon of CNN, both of them were known for criticizing Florida, bashing people that don't wear masks, bashing people that don't social distance, yada yada peanut butter. And then, just like other people, they both were caught in Florida. Florida, you know, the cesspool where COVID is just rampant and just tearing people up. And DeSantis, the most defiant governor in this nation's history, putting people's lives at risk. But then yet both of them seem to habitate there. Yes, AOC was busted in Florida having a good old time, living free just like everybody else should, right? And what's messed up is after being busted and caught red-handed, I don't even want to necessarily say if they were necessarily caught, but she was caught red-handed, smiling, ha ha, hoo hoo ho ho. Then she shows up at a looks like an event where it was like an LGBTQ, HIJK, LMNOP, all those letters and stuff like that. She was there, neck hugging, having a good old time, taking pictures, all that good stuff, right? So she gets called out on it. Now, I know that in a situation like that, your brain probably malfunctioned and sparks start kind of flying all over your head. You don't know what to think. You don't know how to respond. But her response was one of the most ridiculous responses. She could have just had no comment. She could have just ignored people. She could have just tried to let it fly over. Oh, hope and pray that something worse than this trumps what she did. But instead, she takes to Twitter and she says, if Republicans are mad that they can't date me, they can just say that instead of projecting their sexual frustrations onto my boyfriend's feet. Yeah, creepy weirdos. What the heck was that? Like, what in the world, projecting their sexual frustrations onto her boyfriend's feet? Why is she assuming that somebody got like a foot fetish for her boyfriend? What kind of guys that? If that's the most, I don't even. That's such a kid response. I don't even know how to say. So what? You ugly and your mom can't read good. Like you just like what? What are you talking? Because we busted you? You know what I mean? I got to put a few quotes in here that I cannot. I'm gonna write this down right now because there's some things that I like to put in my videos to kind of go along with. Y'all know how I put those video clips in some of mine, but I got to put one in there with my guy Hobson. My guy Hobson saying a few words.
Then you complain about your life because it ain't getting catered. Now whoever tries to call you on your bullshit's a hater. Then you complain about your life because it ain't getting catered. Now whoever tries to call you on your bullshit's a hater.
But that's such a baby-fied wham response. But at the same time, if it was me, if I was a Republican, somebody in office like that, and they asked me what was my response, nice try, that's not gonna work. Leave that all alone. What you just said, absolutely ridiculous. We ain't gonna get on that. But go back to the fact, let's get back on what you were doing. No. Bring it back to you being in Florida with your boyfriend, having your wine glass, smiling, laughing, being into LGBTQ, all those letters and stuff like that. Hugging necks, not social distance. I mean, you were within vicinity of spit particles, which COVID can do. COVID is a droplet precaution. You were within close proximity to where particles can be released to where y'all can kind of share things. You know what I mean? Like you were talking to the guy and gave him a hug. Yes, you did.
Basically uninhabitable in some ways because of the crime epidemic going on there. So come vacation in Florida, AOC, but realize why you love this state so much. And one other thing that I'll say is, you're a sitting United States Congresswoman in the United States House of Representatives. You represent nearly 700,000 people. You are the titular.
Address that. Well, you guys just projecting your sexual frustrations into my husband's feet.
Then you complain about your life because it ain't getting catered. Now whoever tries to call you on your bullshit's a hater.
See, she wanted to do this right here. She wanted to get us looking this way instead of putting the focus back on her. Bring it on back. Bring it on back. Number one, what were you doing in Florida? You know, the state that you bashed and people that you bashed to wear masks. Number two, well, why didn't you have your mask on? Oh, because I was eating. But remember what Dr. Fauci said? Take a drink, and then when you take your drink, put your mask back over your face. Why didn't you do that? Oh, other thing too, why weren't you social distancing when you were at this event? But I guess just like Barack Obama's party, it's for the sophisticated people. Is what it's for. For the optics. For the optics. Get out of here. Folks, if y'all don't see it right now, you can say all you want to. Some of y'all going to back it up because you got played into this pandemic and you got, pretty much scared, became fearful of this pandemic. And now the very people who are telling you to do things, they're not doing it themselves. Like the Charlie Chaplin thing says, so much wisdom in that. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. That's what he said. Man, y'all go back and listen to that Charlie Chaplin. Go back and listen to it, The Great Dictator. So much wisdom is in that. Even though that was way back then, same exact game is being played. I mean, wow. So much wisdom in that. But folks, this was such a babyfied kid response. I mean, this is just telling you where people's mindset is. Like I said, I think something malfunctioned in her mind and she just didn't know how to respond. But if it was me, I wouldn't have said nothing at all. I'd have been like, well, guys, I apologize. I'm busted. I'm ashamed. But I mean, I don't know what to say. But just like a lot of people do, she tries to, you see what happened to her. You targeted on her. You honed in on it. You fired off. She shot off flares. But, don't get distracted by the flares. Stay honed in on it. She has still yet to answer why she was in Florida. But this right here is a ridiculous, crazy response. Republicans are mad that they can't date her. That's crazy. What in the world? No, you just busted. That's it. Let me know what y'all think, folks. I know I might be some days late behind this, but I do want to know the people that follow my channel, whatever. Let me know what y'all think by putting in the comments below after this video. And I know, look, besides, state what you think, but don't give me your typical rules for me, rules for thee, but not for me. I want to know what your response really is to this right here, because if you can't see that folks, y'all being played and that the very people that's telling you to do these certain things, they're not doing it themselves, and you still going to try to defend them. How are you going to defend this? Well, it's true. Some Republicans have tried to get with her. And yeah, I know of a lot of people that are sexually turned on by her husband's feet. Stop. Leave it in the comments below after this video, folks. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you through Jesus. What is going on, folks? Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor, if you're trying to get to the next reaction video that I did after this video, it's right here. But if you're trying to get to my own personal stuff where I do a lot of comedy things that make you laugh, can help brighten your day, then you click right here, all right? And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you forgot to get to know who I am first, all right? Then you're going to click right here to lead you into this subscription. Make sure you hit the bell notifications to get notified anytime I post a video, all right?